नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, participants, visitors, viewers, everyone who are here to get the glimpses of Sadashivoham 2016. Cities sitting with us through two-way video conferencing, a long list. This is the largest online centers joining program. Already 227 centers crashed and still 127 centers crashed and still joining. And I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Sadashivoham. Let me share some of the fundamental sacred secrets. The individual consciousness, Jiva, you have. The individual consciousness you have goes through 25 states of consciousness. Every day you recognize only 3: deep sleep, dream, and waking state. Only these 3 is normally experienced every day by many of you. Deep sleep, dreaming, waking state. In Sanskrit, we have 3 words: Sushupti, Swapna, Jakrat. It's roughly translated into deep sleep, dream, and waking state. For the sake of easy communication, for time being, let me accept that rough translation. But actually, individual soul has a possibility of 25 states of consciousness: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. When the states crisscross each other, means when dream overlaps with the deep sleep state, or waking state overlaps on dreaming state, or dreaming state overlaps on waking state, like a crisscrossing. These 3 states, when they crisscross, they make 9 spaces Listen carefully. When dream enters into your waking state, it's nightmare. When waking state enters into the dream state, it's daydreaming. 25 states of consciousness an individual goes through. If you understand that, most of the sufferings you go through in your life will become irrelevant to you. Those sufferings do not have existence. They merely are make-believe existence. Listen. The make-believe experiences which do not have real existence, but which binds you, with which you suffer, all of that can become redundant even by understanding the 25 states of consciousness. The 25 states of consciousness an individual goes through, and 11 dimensions of the universe. Listen, the modern day so-called science is able to understand only 4 dimensions: length, breadth, depth, time. But the ancient science, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, elaborately describes the 11 dimensions and the beings exist in the 11 dimensions: length, breadth, depth, time and space. These are the 5 unit dimensions, and the permutation combination of that 5, length, breadth with the time space, breadth, depth with the time space, length, depth with the time space, the various permutation combinations of these 5 basic dimensions forms 11 dimensions of the universe. Listen. Knowledge and understanding, even if it is intellectual, knowledge and understanding of this 11 dimension makes many of the suffering caused by others and the sufferings you cause to others redundant. Only a person who understands 11 dimensions of the universe can be non-violent, can be really non-violent. The ahimsa. The 11 dimensions of the universe, 25 states of consciousness, and then 5 aspects of Sadashiva, supreme reality, Ishvara, creation, operation, rejuvenation, delusion, liberation. Please understand, supreme cannot be just GOD, generator, operator, destroyer. Please understand, the supreme as per Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Bhagavan, Brahman, Sadashiva cannot be translated by the word God. The Western definition of God is generator, operator, destroyer. Only three aspects. The Hindu understanding of supreme reality is generator, operator, destroyer, deluder, and liberator. The major two aspects of life unfortunately was never grasped anywhere else other than this Saraswati Ganges civilization. Only the Saraswati Ganges civilization understood the world beyond seen. If you don't understand delusion, you can't understand beyond the four dimensions. You can't understand reality in its completion. God is not Sadashiva. Maybe I can contribute a new word, Godel. 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 Listen. Whenever science or technology grows, the scientists and people who are expert in that field need to contribute right word. They need to support the language also to explain the concepts. English is learning spirituality, Sanatana Hindu Dharma first time. So let's contribute some good words. English is learning Sanatana Hindu Dharma from the source, I think first time. So Godel should be the word, not God. God is not Sadashiva. Sadashiva, Brahman, Bhagavan, all these words used in the Brahman used in Upanishad, Bhagavan used in Puranas, Sadashiva used in Agamas cannot be translated as God, God, used in Western theologies. Understand these five aspects of Sadashiva in the manifest form is called Ishvara, unmanifest form is Avyakta. Even this five is only the manifest form of Godel, Sadashiva. There is Avyakta, unmanifest part, component. The 25 states of consciousness individual goes through, Jiva goes through, the 11 dimensions of the universe, Jagat, 5 aspects of Ishvara. All these three, when it is not understood, forms the Maya matrix. Understand? Maya matrix, the individual consciousness which goes through 25 states of consciousness and 5 aspects of supreme Sadashiva, Godel, 11 dimensions of universe, Jagat. If you do not understand, they form a Maya matrix in which you are caught. If you understand, not only you have the knowledge, you have the power to play with them. Understand? Knowledge brings power to play with them. Understanding this Maya matrix experientially and realizing the state of Sadashiva, that you are the source of this Maya matrix. Experiencing the state of Sadashiva, expressing the expressions, state, and manifesting the powers of Sadashiva is the purpose of Sadashivoham 2016. Listen. The science of individual soul beyond psychology. Understanding of these 25 states of consciousness will make whole psychiatry, psychology, psychoanalysis redundant. Unfortunately, now people who are in the field of unfortunately, the top people in the field of psychology, psychiatry, psychoanalysis are ganging up and branding literally every human emotion as disorder. The latest is searching to eat the right food, healthy food, is one of the mental disorders. Please understand. To have more and more passions, to bring literally any living human beings under their territory. Every human emotion has been declared as a disorder. I tell you, do not believe a science which finds only diagnosis, not the solution. Do not believe any science. Do not believe anything as science or a system which only defines the problem but not delivering the solution. We are not interested in a fine, amazing oration about the problem. We are interested in solution, even if it is raw and street smart. Understanding of these 25 states of consciousness makes psychology redundant. Understanding of 11 dimensions of the universe makes physics redundant. Physics is yet to catch up. Understanding of 5 aspects of Sadashiva makes many of the organization-based religions redundant. See, if you understand the world only superficially, generation, operation, destruction, you will visualize your God also only in that superficial level. Only if you understand depth. There is something called delusion and liberation. Your understanding about the Supreme will be complete. Your understanding about the universe will be complete. Your understanding about you will be complete. Understand? What you desire in the life is different. What you believe is going to be happening in your life is different. What you desire will not manifest in your life. What you believe only will manifest in your life. What you desire is not going to manifest. What you believe is only going to manifest. Yesterday we were having session in the inner awakening about the believed identity and desired identity. What do you believe and what do you desire? You may believe one thing, you may desire something else. For example, you desire wealth, you desire health, you desire name and fame, but you strongly believe all this will never happen in your life. You desire wealth, you desire name and fame, you desire health, you desire all this. But do you believe all these are going to manifest in your life? No. Most of us don't, most of the time. What do you believe only manifests. If it's a bad news for you, if you feel, oh God, then I don't believe anything good. I always believe. When it comes to bad things, I visualize so clearly and see that it is possible for me, it is going to happen. When it comes to good thing, I can't even imagine. Even if I push my visualization, it is not clicking. How many of you feel that? I have a good news for you. Desire, belief, both can be redundant, can be made irrelevant by the conscious will. Understand? You desire for great health, but you always believe you will only be tired, sick, dragging your life. Your desire is health. Your belief is sick or clinically fit. But if you will, install the will of immortality of the Sadashiva, this both, your desire and belief, both can become redundant, irrelevant. Bringing the will to play and making your belief and desire redundant is what I call Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment. Listen. Bringing your will, playing with your life, with your will, making desire and belief redundant is living enlightenment. You may be believing your life is negative. You may be desiring to have your life positive. but you can bring your will and make both redundant and manifest the life you want is the science of Sadashivoham. That is the science of Sadashivoham. Your will, Anya, is powerful enough to make your desire and belief both redundant. Listen. Tons of methodologies Sadashiva is revealing in the Agamas. Agama is complete works of Sadashiva. Because the word complete exists, I'll accept that word complete works. Agama is complete works of Sadashiva. In complete works of Sadashiva, which is available, Sadashiva explains tons of methods. He explains the physics of the Maya matrix, chemistry of the Maya matrix, biology of the Maya matrix, he explains the physics of mastering the matrix. The chemistry need to happen in you to master the matrix. Biology of mastering the matrix. Above all, the alchemy of Sadashivoham. I'll give you one small example. There's a beautiful verse in Guru Gita. Ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurun militam yena tasmai sri gurave namaha. The translation is, I bow down to the Guru who applied the knowledge eyeliner and opened my eyes, which was blinded by ignorance. If you just read this superficially, you will miss the whole truth. You need to ask a question, how can eyeliner open the eyes and make the eyes have vision? Eyeliner is always beauty product. Maybe it can make others feel you have a big eyes. That cannot bring vision. It can change the reputation of your eyes, but not the character of your eyes. Then what does this shloka mean? If you further read the Agamas, at one place Sadashiva describes detailed way. Jnananjana is an actual eyeliner prepared by an enlightened master by instilling his bioenergy into it. If it is applied on all your three eyes, you also need to understand here, when Sadashiva says Chakshurun militam yena, he uses the word plural, not dual. So it does not mean two eyes. Sanskrit has singular, dual, plural. So he is using the word plural, not dual. He is not talking about just two eyes. He is talking about three eyes or more than two. Chakshurun militam yena. Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena. It is actually a alchemy science where with a pure ghee, pure cotton wig is used and the lamp is lit, energized through the awakened third eye of an incarnation or an enlightened being. His very bioenergy is instilled in that fire, and the smoke which comes out of that fire is captured on a silver vessel, and the pure cow ghee, desi cow ghee, is added to that through the proper process. An alchemy product called Jnananjana is prepared. That Jnananjana applied on 3 eyes detoxifies all the 3 eyes and raises your frequency, makes you understand the 5 aspects of Ishvara and 11 dimensions of universe and 25 states of consciousness, the whole Maya matrix. It is an alchemy science to master Maya matrix. Most of us use this verse just to bow down, or we have a very superficial understanding. Oh, ignorance is covering the eyes and knowledge is like eyeliner. You apply that and your eyes open. How can eyeliner open your eyes? A simple logic. Your eyeliner may make others to see you, but how can it make you to see others? It's an alchemy. It's an alchemy described elaborately in the Agamas to make you experience awakening of all 3 eyes and manifest many powers Sadashiva describes in Agamas. Understand of course, all of you are going to have the Jnananjana in Sadashivoham 2016. A properly prepared Jnananjana which literally functions on all your 3 eyes and makes you all manifest all the powers of Sadashiva. The whole science of Sadashivoham, methods to realize it, the tons of methods explained by Sadashiva in his complete works. I am literally using every possible available tool, method to awaken, every possible tool and method to awaken and give you the experience of Sadashivoham. From Jnananjana to the ultimate, very Shaktipada. Shaktipada is not energy darshan. Understand? The Shakti Nipada is not energy darshan. Energy darshan is too small word. Shakti Nipada can be translated only as power darshan. It can only be translated even roughly as power manifestation darshans. you will be experiencing from Jnananjana, the alchemy of Sadashivoham, to Shakti Nipata, the power manifestation darshans, whole spectrum, everything Sadashiva is revealing in his complete works will be experientially available to you. Experientially available to you in Sadashivoham. Understand it is an invitation for you from the spaceship Kailasa to wake up from the Maya matrix. It's an invitation for you from the spaceship Kailasa. Even Kailasa was attacked by Ravana with multiple hands, the artificial ignorance. But could not do anything. The artificial ignorance got crushed under the Kailasa. It's an invitation from the spaceship Kailasa for all of you to wake up from the Maya matrix, to master Maya matrix. Do not miss waking up from the Maya matrix by giving the reasons which are given to you by artificial ignorance. Do not have the artificial ignorance reasons. Understand? People ask me in that Matrix movie, what is the artificial ignorance, Swamiji? Artificial intelligence is what I call artificial ignorance. What is the artificial ignorance, Swamiji? The common understandings we started executing, which has no existential reality but which affects all our lives strongly, like a currency. The concept of citizenship, concept of ownership, all that has no existential reality. But the understandings we evolved, we arrived for our coexistence, those are called artificial ignorance. I tell you, I am not saying artificial ignorance should not be there. I am only saying it should not be there more than 51% in you. Let your life not be driven by it. If it is less than 51%, you are the master. Artificial ignorance can be a great slave, but not the master on their own. If more than 51% of you is artificial ignorance, then already you are under matrix. Understand? Don't think matrix may start at some time. If 51% of you are being driven by this artificial ignorance, like a concept of ownership, concept of money, concept of currency, concept of citizenship and all that, which is not there existentially but made to believe, understandings. If more than 51% of you is being driven by all this. Please be very clear. You are already under the matrix. This is the direct invitation for you to wake up and master the matrix. Don't use the reasons under the matrix to deny the invitation, to refuse the invitation. And I tell you, Sadashivoham 2016 is your right. It's your right. Create. Just will persistence. Neither you need to believe nor you need to desire. Desire, belief, both are redundant. Create will. You will be there experiencing Sadashivoham 2016. Create a will. All the reasons under the Maya matrix will automatically melt down. They have no power. Understand? Still Sadashiva has not given up on the universe. He has not given up on the planet Earth. The artificial intelligence or artificial ignorance has not yet completely taken over the planet Earth. Still we have our places of landing. Still we have Bididi to land Kailash. Bididi is the land where the spaceship Kailash lands. Listen. Sadashivoham is your right. It's your right. It's not your desire or belief. It is your right. Will it. Create a will. All the reasons under the matrix, Maya matrix, cannot stop you. All the reasons under the Maya matrix cannot stop you. Neither money nor the idea of business priorities or the idea of citizenship, travel, visa, permit, nothing can stop you experiencing Sadashivoham, because all of them are under Maya matrix, artificial ignorance. Your will to experience Sadashivoham is a direct incoming call through which you just disappear and appear into the spaceship. Listen carefully. Kailash is the different space from where human beings are asked to wake up from the artificial ignorance and realize their true nature of Sadashivoham. If you have seen the Matrix movie, it can be roughly equated to the spaceship. Roughly the equation. It cannot completely work because Kailash can never be destroyed. Understand? Making a will to experience Sadashivoham and conquering all the Maya matrix and making it there is actually itself is a glimpses of Sadashivoham. Glimpses of Sadashivoham is not this 2-day program. It is an experience how you are going to make it to Sadashivoham 2016. Glimpses of Sadashivoham is not this 2-day program. It is the experience how you are going to make it to Sadashivoham 2016 just by your will and will persistence. When you declare and create a will, what all the matrix affects you, what all the way the Maya matrix tries to attack you, seduce you, what all the way the Maya matrix will try to keep you under its control, it will try everything. How you are going to keep your will persistence and make it to Sadashivoham 2016, that is the glimpses of Sadashivoham. That will give you the glimpse of Sadashivoham. See you there to experience Sadashivoham 2016. Let's see how many neos are going to become new. As I said, it is your right. It is your right. You neither need to desire nor need to believe. Will it. Will it. Desiring is the positive thinking. Belief is mostly negative thinking. Will is making it as a reality. Desire is you, belief is your spouse, will is your guru. Desire is you, belief is your other half, will is your guru. Will it. Nothing in this Maya matrix can melt down your will. Nothing in this Maya matrix has a capacity to destroy your will. It cannot interfere in your will. So now starts the game between will and Maya matrix. Look and analyze all the attacks from Maya matrix. Understand it with the clarity and assurance. Ultimately, artificial ignorance or artificial intelligence or Maya matrix cannot destroy you, cannot bind you, cannot keep you under its control forever. No. No. Let us start the game between the will persistence, which is a direct invitation from the Kailasa to experience Sadashivoham 2016, and the Maya matrix. Now starts the game. I am giving the official call to all of you. Official invitation. Welcome to Sadashivoham 2016 to master the Maya matrix, manifest, experience, express, manifest Sadashiva's state, expressions and powers. Welcome. Welcome to Sadashivoham 2016. So many people ask me, how can I prepare myself for Sadashivoham? If you are very clear, your will is very clear, you are going to make it to Sadashivoham 2016, you can receive Jnananjana. Now itself it is ready. Start applying it on all your three eyes every night before you go to sleep, every morning after you wake up. That's the best way you can prepare yourself and come there just to open up. A heated coconut does not need hard things to break it. Just by hand you can break. If you have prepared yourself and come, like a popcorn, tap, 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 you will open up. It's a heated popcorn. Or, anyhow, even if you don't prepare and come, I will do my job. I will sit open, do whatever need to be done, boiling or heating up. I will do everything. But if you prepare and come, the manifestation will be 1,000 times more. And not only that, the Jnananjana will constantly help you not to fall into the Maya matrix. Maya matrix may have multiple hands showing various things to keep you under the matrix, either by seducing or scaring, either by caring or scaring. Understand? Caring from some people are really scaring because the context and intention of the person matters. Even if you are cared by the Maya matrix, be scared. Even if you get killed by Sadashiva, it's the greatest blessing than to be cared by the Maya matrix. Now starts the official game. You have received the landed call. You have received the invitation from Kailasa for Sadashivoham 2016. Make a will, start the game. Anybody who decides, make sure you are going to be there for Sadashivoham 2016. Jnananjana is available, but do not take it and waste if you are not clear about your will. Only with your clear will, if you are sure, it's available to use but not to abuse. It's available to use but not to misuse. And do not share it with others. If you received it, it's only for you. With others, if you share it, it may have unnecessary, unwanted effects on them for which you will become responsible. So, better handle it with care. I have given the introduction, what is going to be the Sadashivoham. Next I will give you the glimpse. Be blissful.